William Joseph Lightner was born in Baltimore, Maryland in 1879. His grandfather was already matching dogs of his own particular game strand in 1850 and never sold a single dog. William Lightner would later continue that legacy with a game strand of high caliber dogs sent to him in Colorado of that era. He attended matches at the age of 6 every week in an old ice house in Baltimore, Maryland. Mr. Lightner's father and uncles continued to win after their father retired, never selling a dog. M.J. Lightner once sold that his grandfather raised them before the Civil War. It is quite possible that they were even here during the Revolutionary War, but little is known about the earliest importations because nothing was written about them. Books and periodicals containing information about dogs were rare in those days. The most famous importations were from Ireland and were generally made by the Irish themselves after they immigrated to this country. The bulk of the Irish pit importations coincides or closely follows the great Irish migration that resulted from the famous potato famine. Most of the Irish dogs were small and very closely inbred, but their gameness was proverbial, especially that of a group of strains that was known as the Old Family. In 1894, William J. Lightner became a prize fighter, winning around the East. He was also a singer, and this is something he liked to do away from matching dogs. He'd sing in saloons and match dogs. Unlike many of his fights, many were bare knuckle bouts. He would often speak of Illinois River, Mississippi, and Missouri rivers where fights took place on boats, cock and dog fights, especially Cripple Creek, Colorado, where he stayed. In the late 1890s, he had 4 dogs, and his 2 sparring partners fought his way to the Pacific coast. He made a lot of monies in Oregon, and his journey to the Pacific coast was profitable with only 2 dogs left. He made it to San Francisco resting at Jim Corbett. When he settles in Colorado, he got more dogs from back home, 32 game bitches. He will marry Mrs. Lightner, great support to her husband, breeding and matches. In 42 years, their success and winning rate was very high, as his wife was a very serious fanatic on dogs being tested and put in the box as well. Mrs. Lightner died suddenly, and they had 3 children. There was mention you could visit his home among framed old photos of Miss Lightner's great dogs. Over the fireplace in the front room, Miss Lightner framed pictures in her youth, a beautiful woman whom dedicated fresh flowers daily. William Lightner died in 1959, February 13th, in Colorado Springs, Colorado. His dogs were well remembered by those who had honor to see them go or hear of their superb games. Lightner dogs will always be remembered, and so will Mr. Lightner. Hosted by Preserving the Bully Breed.